All right, number 7. What are we going to do on number 7? Clay, I just read what you wrote. Okay. Well, distribute means multiply, right? So we're going to add which ones?
5.
Okay. All right. What else can we add?
2m.
And -6. Anything else? All right. So what order? Which one's going to come first? The m's. What's 2 plus -6? -4. All right. So what do I do with this guy right here? You just drop him down. There you go. All right. So what's 5 plus -8? There you go. Is that okay?
Does that matter if it's in the same order or not?
Yes. You need them in standard form.
Okay.
You need an alphabetical order, and then your constant in the back. Am I going to take off yet? No, but eventually yes. All right, number 8. What are we going to do on number 8? Subtract. What are we going to do first?
7 and 4.
Nope, not first.
Oh, I mean,
There you go. We're going to do the exponents first. What's 3g squared minus 8g squared?
-5g squared.
Perfect. What else can I do?
7g.
And what's 7 minus 4?
3.
What kind of 3? There you go. Very nice. Y'all okay? All right. Now look, let's have a little heart-to-heart. You ready? We have some pretty easy notes to do today, okay? But the reason they're easy is because it's a review. So if at any time, anything in this unit is difficult, like you have no idea what I'm doing, you and I might need to have a conversation, okay? So if this stuff is a complete review. So if it's really, really difficult, we need to have a talk about what we need to do to get us where we need to be. Does that make sense to everybody? Yeah? No? Okay. So, because we haven't even started Algebra II yet. We still just review it. We just review it, okay? All right, y'all with me? Y'all waking up today? Yeah, let's do, what are we doing next? Alrighty, so y'all got that out, ready to go? Okay, let's see what we're doing. 4, 5, and 6.
Indeed.
Watch your single space, yes. All right, now look, you probably would have wasted 20 to 30 seconds reading all of this mumbo-jumbo stuff, right?
Yes,
This was an extremely easy problem. So let's see. Abby Kellogg, can you read us just the question on number 4, please, ma'am?
What types of music or what types of music did those 8 students respond if they listened to those music?
What's the only place that there's an 8?
Between rap and
Between
rock.
rap and rock right there, which is J. Y'all okay? All right. Number 5. Number 5 is an extremely easy problem. However, because of these little guys right here, what are these little things called? Y'all want to make everything positive, and that's not what that happens. So a lot of times y'all will say 2 plus 9, which is not right. What is 2 minus 9? -7. Then once you have your answer, what do absolute values do? Make it positive. There you go. That is a very, very common mistake. So if you got it wrong, it is very common. Do not worry, okay? All right, then I can add 4 plus 2. Yeah. And I can multiply. Yeah. And you get perfect, which should have been E. Y'all okay? I didn't do it math-wise.
You looked at it too?
I didn't look at it. Watch what I'm going to do. Okay, now let's look at number 6. Number 6. Ready? What does the question say on number 6? Zakiria, can you read that for us? Just the question on number 6. What's the word intersect mean? They cross. Like you come to an intersection, right? There's a red light or a stop sign or something, and they're going to cross right there. Okay, look. Let's say, because I'm really bad about doing this, let's say that you cannot draw a straight line very easily. There are a few things at your disposal on the ACT. You cannot use a ruler on the ACT. What else could you use, though? You could use because you're supposed to have 2 of them, right? So you're going to write with one, and you could use the other one. What else could you use?
Paper.
That'd be kind of hard to, yeah, I guess you could use your finger. It'd be kind of hard to do.
Paper.
Your what?
Paper.
Your notebook, right? The little book that you're writing in, you could use that. And you could also use the case of the calculator. Are y'all okay? Yeah? No?
Smart.
All right. So what is the point of intersection? 1, 4, x, and then y, which is g. If you noticed, if you didn't know which order they go in, they give you the wrong answer, right?
I remember it changed what to.
That's what I remember too.
Walk to the tree if we can climb it. All right, so let's talk about number 6. You ready? Number 6. I want you to put this little tidbit of information in your head somewhere, okay? You making a space for it right now? Ready? All right. This answer right here. Ooh, let's not use the nail that's messed up. Here we go. Cannot be determined from the given information. Yes, I'm that vain. So you normally do not pick this answer. Okay, I went to an ACT workshop this summer, and they said that most of the time, this answer is not the answer you pick. Does that make sense to everybody? Did I say never your answer? No, but most of the time. So if you're just trying to going through and like picking random answers because you don't know, don't normally pick this one. Get it good?
Got it.
All right, here we go. So let's put that away. You're going to get the second piece of paper that goes with the ACT tomorrow. We're going to get that tomorrow, so don't worry about you not having enough. And let's do, what are we doing next? No, page. What page? No, notes is right, but what page? 7 and 8. Thank you. Got myself a little mixed up there. All right, here we go.
Homework was.
We're gonna turn in homework. Don't worry.
On page 6.
1, 2, 4, and 6, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes. And then page 5. Yeah. Then finish page 5. It'll be all right. You'll be fine. All right. Here we go. Page 7. What do the directions tell us to do, Jalen?
It tells us to.
Look on the board.
Oh, it's right here. It says
Okay.
write algebraic expression to represent each random expression.
Okay. What in the world does that mean?
It means to write a number.
Right. We're gonna take all them words and make them numbers, right? And symbols. Okay. Very first thing, number 1, the difference. Subtraction, right? Whoa, hold on a minute. Then it says between the product. How am I supposed to have a subtraction and then a product? Like, what does product mean? Multiplication. Huh? What? So what is it? What does it say? It says the difference between, right? Means there's going to be, it's separating these two pieces, right? Okay, whatever comes first in the sentence is what's going to come first in your math sentence. So what comes first in our sentence after the word between? The product of 4
And the numbers.
and a number squared, right? So what is product of 4 and a number squared? 4x squared. Very nice. And then minus how much? Where'd you get that? Oh, it's got the 6 at the very end, right? That most of us kind of forget about. Kind of overlook it. Does it say solve it? Nope. We took our verbal sentence and we're done. Right?
I like that.
All right, let's look at number 2. 2 more than. What in the world does that mean?
2, like
Add 2, but where do our constants almost always go? At the end. Very good. In the back. All right, so what goes in the front?
4 times.
4x cubed. Very good. Do I have to... What?
If you write it backwards,
With addition, it's not wrong because addition is commutative. But with subtraction, yes, it would be wrong. Because remember, 2 minus 5 is not the same as 5 minus 2. Yeah. But 2 plus 5. There you go. All right. So let's look at number 3. Here we go. Number 3. Oh, hold on a minute. It says 3 times the difference. How in the world am I going to do 3 times a difference? Like, that's not going to work.
Parentheses.
Very nice. Now look, you see this number 3? Do you see how I have 2 operations right next to each other? That's when I know to use parentheses. I don't think I gave myself enough room. So let me come over here. Here we go. That's why we use pencil, ladies and gentlemen. I can't use pencil. X minus 8. Perfect. Alright, so you ready? Number 4? Okay. So number 4 says 15 less than. What does that mean?
Minus 15.
Very good. Our constant almost always goes in the back, okay?
That makes sense.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, what does this mean? Division. So I'm going to draw. I'm not going to do the division bar, like the little division symbol, right?
So you're just gonna write.
I'm going to write a fraction, right? And what's the very first thing it tells us? A number cubed is my numerator. And 4. Very nice. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, let's look at number 5. Huh? 15 less, so I'll make minus 15. Quotient means divide, so that's why I made this fraction. And then the very first thing is my numerator, which is x cubed. The second thing that it tells us is your denominator, which is 4. Okay, let's cheat a little bit. You ready?
I like to cheat.
Okay. We're just going to cheat a little bit. Not much.
I've never cheated baseball.
We're not going to cheat too much.
Tell them no,
All right. Number 5. Luke, ready?
I ain't lying in my left eye. I just did. Go.
Are we going to look at this every day? Every day?
Wait, oh, it's still recording.
It's recording. Yes. Every day. Like we did this yesterday.
It's just like where the recording thing or the that's
So the blind thing's gonna be everything.
That I don't mind. You know, if you're cool with that, I really don't mind. What I mind is the fact that this is still going and this is all being recorded.
I hear this one.
see.
Nothing bad.
You're talking about Luke being
Like
blind?
with say the poor soul who was absent, maybe he's having a bad day.
Well,
It's
that
told
poor
to
soul.
me. And I'm doing God's work.
All right, and we're back to number 5. Okay, so do you see 1, 2, 3, or 4 that is very similar to number 5 that we could kind of use to kind of steal their wording a little bit?
One.
Number 1, right? Number 1 looks really, really similar to this one, except for the fact that it has an equal sign. So how could I write this x squared minus 9 as a verbal expression? Go ahead. Sebastian.
The difference
Yeah?
between
Yeah?
9
Please.
I can count. And x, and a number square.
Very good. The difference between 9
I'm so smart.
and a number squared.
Equals
Okay. And a number, hold on, I can't write it and talk at the same time. All right. There are 2 different ways that you could write equal 72. Well, I guess you could say 3 different ways. You could say is equivalent to 72. You could say equals 72. Or just is 72, right? So we're going to say the difference between 9 and a number squared. Let's do is 72 to start with. Do you have to use my same words? No.
Do you have to write the numbers out or can you just
Do you have to write the numbers out? Yes, ma'am. It's a verbal sentence. Yes, ma'am.
Does it matter what order the difference between 9 and the number squared is? Since it's subtraction.
No, not on this one. Technically, we probably should have written a number squared and 9 backwards. We probably should have switched those around. But it'll be fine. I won't count off on it. It's not a big deal. Let's look at number 6. Ooh, number 6. What do you see? What do you want to do?
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, let's do it in chunks. What do you want to do first? 5 times the number squared. Okay. And what else would you say? What else would you say after that? So after you did, well, not times the number squared, it would just be 5 times the number. I'm sorry. 5 times the number, yeah. Then what would you say after that?
Well, you guys started with this.
You don't have to. There's plenty of different ways that you can write it. You don't always have to start it with the difference between. So if we're going to say 5 times the number, what would we say after that? What's that? Minus, right? If we were going to say less than, we would do the backward first. So if we would say a number cubed less than 5 times.
I just wrote 5,
Okay.
5, I. instead of 5.
All right, so let's talk about this. You ready? So Sebastian came up with one way, and Belle came up with another way. So let's listen to Sebastian's. You ready, Sebastian? What were you saying?
Oh, I was gonna say a number cubed
Yeah,
less than
yeah.
5 times a number is
Very nice. All right, now did you see how we did it backwards? Why did we do it backwards? Because he said less than, right? If you use the word less than, you got to do it a little backwards. Does that make sense? All right, Belle, can you tell us yours?
5 times the number minus the number.
Very good. 5 times the number. All right, now let's talk about this. You ready? So she said 5 times the number. And then you said what, minus? Okay, now this is where it's a little different. You ready? Please do not say 5 times a number minus a number cubed, because that leads me to believe that these are 2 different numbers. Are these 2 different numbers?
No, minus the same number.
How do you know it's the same number? Because they're both y's, right? So let's say 5 times the number minus the same number
What was so much?
cubed. Hold on 1 second. We'll do it again, okay? Is 12. All right, Sebastian said, I'm going to shorthand his, okay? A number cubed less than 5 times a number is 12. Please don't shorthand. I was just shorthanding because I did both of them, okay? This is one way. This is another way. Y'all okay? Pretty easy stuff? All right. If it's not easy, please come talk to me. Please, okay? All right. Number 7. Do you see one that is like number 7? Luke, go.
4.
Number 4 is like number 7, except that this one has a plus sign. The other one had a minus sign, right? So, a couple of different ways we could say it. Anybody have one way they want to do? Clay?
8 more than the quotient of a number in 4 equals 16.
Very good. What?
Could you write it like the question, please?
I can't hear you. Hold on. Bless you.
Could you say a number divided by 4?
Yes, you could. All right, so that leads me to my next question. Does anybody have another way to write it?
If you're writing the quotient of a number in 4 plus 8 is equal to -7.
No, you could not. That's an awesome thing, Belle. You ready? Let's talk about that again. Belle, say that one more time.
The quotient of a number in 4 plus 8 is equal to -6.
Why would I not want to say it that way? What is that telling me different?
And it's x over 4 plus 8.
Very good. That way is telling me x over 4 plus 8. Not that the 8 is sideways, okay? That's why we do the 8 first. Does anybody have another way that they wrote it? Besides that way? Bella, were you saying a different way?
I said 8 more than a number divided by 4.
Yes. So you said 8 more than divided by instead of quotient. That is perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. All right, number 8. Here we go. Last one. Does anybody see one at the top that we can kind of use to model this? Sebastian, go.
Tree.
3. Very good. 3. All right, so here we go. So what do y'all want to say first?
6
Yeah?
times
Yeah?
the difference of a number minus 2
Very
is
good.
equivalent to 14. No, everyone uses big stuff. I thought it was
Oh, 2. Yeah, I can't write 2. Is 14. Very nice job. Y'all okay? Yeah? All right, find your partner. Do you see your partner? Look at your partner. Look at your partner. You see your partner? All right, we are going to work on page 8 and go. Just page 8. Page 8 with your partner. Go. Should be pretty easy. It's solving equations. Luke, you okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Never.
Tired?
I'm not really.
Not really?
I'm supposed to do that checkpoint, and like I couldn't get the corner side because I didn't.
Yeah, we should have enough time at the end for you to at least do a couple. Yeah. We've had time in all my other classes today.
G
And that red one, if they're not in that version,
Or you can go to the pencil.
Not too many though, because I want to. That way, if you get something wrong, I can see what you did. But yes, you certainly can skip that. No, Sebastian, I don't have any more. I did have some. But I guess. Hold on, let me see if there are any in here. What? What's the page about? Oh yeah, I do. Here they are. I do have some. I knew I had some. Page 8 is solving equations. We just gotta make sure we know how to do it. You know how to do it.
Oh, never mind. Lord.
Yep. All right, y'all get an answer for the first one? What do you get?
4.
-4. Very nice. Very nice. Go on to number 2.
The whole page.
Yeah, we're doing all this.
You got it.
You don't write your notes.
They're on the same side, so it'd be negative.
Like, if I throw words out,
What?
you good?
This might be CD. Yeah. I know, I actually read.
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah, but I probably ran into the arrows.
What is it?
Okay, yeah.
In front of you?
I didn't know it was.
Would you get it to check your answer first? What matter if you touch your berry?
It's supposed to be 3 plus 8, but it really does not matter. It's just what's proper and not proper. Well, baby. You don't?
You do.
You do.
I know how to do it.
You don't, right? Speak it and
Sebastian, she is literally going to have your head.
I'm gonna knock it out outside your
I
head.
can look it up if I like to.
Not yet, because I want you to know how to do it without it first, okay? No, because the 1/3 is a 0.33333. It won't work. We'll go over it. All right, what about number 2? Number 2, what'd y'all get?
That's not what I got.
8. Very nice.
Worked out to be 1.
All right, we're gonna go over 4. Don't spend too much time on it if you can't. Bless you.
Mine works out to be like a. Mine works out to be a million dollars.
It should.
Number 3? Yeah. Yeah, mine works out to be all the
See, the problem working it out, you have to see how I did it.
I don't know.
Then you added
I really don't. I worked it out. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's one, so I had C.
I always subtract the
Noah, what'd you get for
variables
3?
One.
So it should be 2.1. Oh, yeah.
No, if you were to even subtract that one, then it would be negative. So either way, I like decimal forms fractions.
You're killing me, Mom.
Oh, I have the common denominator.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Stella, say that again.
The common denominator.
For which one?
For number 4.
What's the common denominator for number
12.
12. Yes, ma'am. Y'all remember doing that Friday with that problem?
Yes.
So 2. I forgot.
I just.
Oh, yeah, I got it. And then this one will be 3 of that.
Alright, ladies, how we doing? Uh-huh.
No, for real.
Good?
Because I'm okay.
Okay. Don't make a fool of yourself.
So on number 6, I'm multiply everything by 5.
Not by 5, no. It's not
I
by
mean 5 4.
Yes. Alright, what did we get for number 3? 1. Very nice. Does anybody need me to go over number 3?
Are you supposed to go home?
Yes? Yeah, there should, I think there's a whole number for all of them. I think. Okay, so far? Okay. Now, these two are on the same side of the equal sign. So 0.5 minus 1 is negative 0.5. Okay? Good. What'd you do from there? Which one did you move? From here, which one of these did you move? Because it doesn't matter. Right here? Okay. 1 second, Jalen. So then you should get 1.4 equals 1.1c plus 0.3, right? Is that where you went wrong? Yeah?
Yes.
Alright, Jalen, what you got, baby? Jalen, what'd you get, baby?
Find a common denominator and then.
You had your hand up?
But when you get to 2 over 12, C minus.
Need help on 4?
1. So
What did you
then
multiply
would
by?
reduce 2 over 12
Now, by
to
3.
1
What's the
6
common
equals
denominator?
1. Then you would multiply by 6 to get
12. Yep. You right. Yeah. You could, but it's going to make your life really, really difficult. You could. Alright, y'all ready to look at 4?
Yeah.
What y'all get for an answer?
6.
6. Very nice. Alright, so why do we multiply by 12 again? It's the common denominator. And to make it a fraction, you put it over 1, right? Y'all good? Does anybody need me to go over this one? Yeah? Okay, here we go. So you got, the top you've got 12, right? Bottom you've got 2. So Sebastian was 12 over 2. 6. Alright? Alright, look at this one. You ready? The top, you have 12. The bottom, you have 4. What's 12 over 4? 3.
Do it as a whole number.
Alright, then this one, top you have 12. Bottom you have 3, right? So that is 4z. Very good, y'all. You get Sebastian? And in the back, you have 5 times 12, which is 60. And then 4 times 1 is very good. See, can I make your life so much easier now?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you would subtract the 4 and get 2z. Right?
Oh, I forgot you taught us that way.
Subtract the 3. Be 12.
Yeah, your way was so much easier than mine.
And now you can get your answer the other way, but it's just really, really difficult.
Yeah, because I kept mine as a fraction.
And you certainly can. It's just really difficult. Really difficult. So, all right, yes, ma'am.
I don't understand.
Which ones? All right. You understand where I get the 12 from? What's the common denominator? That's where I got 12 from. Okay. Make it a fraction, and you put it over 1, right? Okay. So multiply the top. You get 12. Multiply the bottom, and you get 2. 12 over 2 is 6. All right, do the same thing here. Multiply the top, you get 12. Multiply the bottom, you get 4. 12 over 4 is 3. Yeah.
Is there a way to do fractions?
There is. I'm not showing you yet because I want to make sure you know how to do this. Okay? But I will show you how to do it, just not yet. Okay? All right, what about number 5? Don't get an answer for that one yet? Negative 6? Yeah, negative 6?
I don't get how you did it. I tried figuring it out.
Do we need to do this one? No?
Oh, I was trying to figure out how to do it.
Oh, not yet. Not yet. I'll show you how to do it. Don't worry. Don't.
It's a thing called patience.
It's a thing called patience.
Yeah, patience isn't working.
Yes.
I don't have that.
Patience goes kind of
Do we need to go over 5? You might need to go over 5.
No.
All right. 6 should have been an easy one, hopefully. Once you multiplied by 4, those cancel. And you should have gotten 17. Y'all okay there? Good? What? What'd you say? Who said that? Zakir? Did you say you didn't get it that way?
Oh, we
Oh.
We're almost there. I got it.
You okay, Jalen?
Over there.
Okay. See, you know, if you hadn't been acting a fool earlier, you could have already been done. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Wait, Miss Black,
All right.
you over 6? Because I got 2.
Go over 6. Yeah, baby, I should sit right here. All right, look, you're dividing by 4, right?
Okay.
So what's the opposite of dividing by 4?
multiply.
So that's why I multiply by 4 on both sides.
So you got 4x plus.
No. These cancel. There's no 4x. It's just x plus 3. They canceled out. But on the other side you still have 5 times 4 because they didn't cancel yet. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then you just move the 3. Ivy, how you doing, baby? You okay?
I don't understand why you how do you know what you're supposed to cancel out then?
Because 1 4 is on top and 1 4 is on bottom. So they cancel it. 4 divided by 4 is 1.
How is 1 4 on top?
Alright, you see how this one's on the bottom? So you have to do the opposite of that. So that means you have to put it on the top of the fraction like that. This is like 4 over 1. And they cancel out because of that. And look, if you don't know if it's right, plug this in. 17 plus 3 is 20. 20 divided by 4 is the 5 that you started with, okay? All right, here's what I need you to do. You ready? Listen. I need you to grab your homework, page 5 from last night. If you hadn't been here for a day or 2, you can turn yours in tomorrow, okay, once you get yourself caught up, all right? Just 5 for right now. Just 5 for right now. Don't do anything but get out page 5. That's it. That's all I need you to do. All right. So we had homework, which was page 5, 1 through 6, and page 6, 1, 2, 4, and 6, right? Okay. We are only going to turn in page 5. You're welcome. Before we turn it in, though, are there any problems that we need to go over once you turn this in? Any problems we need to go over?
We go over number
6? We certainly can. Anything else before y'all turn it in?
I got that answer somewhere right.
Okay, and I'll look at it. Which one? All right, so go ahead and turn in page 5 into the tray. But before you do that, make sure your name is on it. Make sure your name is on it. And then put it in the tray. Is that the answer? I think so. You said story time. All right. All right, so listen while you work. You ready? Listen while you work. Number 6 right here. 1/5 times 10 is the same as saying 10 divided by 5, correct?
Yes.
All right, so what is 10 divided by 5? 2a. If you did not know that, you could plug it in your calculator as 1/5 times 10, and you would get 2. All right, 1/5 times 15 is the same as saying 15 divided by 5. What is 15 divided by 5? 3. All right, 1/2 times 4 is half of, 1/2 times 8 is half of 8, which is 4. And 1/2 times 4 is 2a. All right, combine like terms. You get 4a plus b. You got it good? Uh-oh, you got it wrong? All right, what about page 6? We are not turning in page 6, but are there any of them that we need to go over on page 6? Anything we need to go over on page 6? Anybody need 1 or 2? Anybody need 1 or 2? 1 or 2 going once? 1 or 2 going twice?
So,
All right. 4 or 6? 6? Anybody need 4? Can I just put it up there and you just tell me if you're okay, Sebastian? Okay. All right, so let's see. Should have 3/4 negative 2 cubed minus. Okay, so negative 2 cubed is negative 8, right, Sebastian?
Yes.
I'm going to make it a fraction, so I'm going to put it over 1. And then negative 8 squared is positive 64. Remember we talked about that with our checkpoints yesterday? And then 3 times 1/3. So this 3 is like over 1. 3 times 1/3 is 1. Okay? All right, so then 3 times negative 8 is negative 24. 4 times 1 is 4. 64 times 1 is 64. And then what's 24 divided by 4? Negative 6. And it's negative 70. Yeah. All right, real quick, listen. You're not listening. Y'all ready?
Why were pictures on here?
I'll show you how to do that later. I'll show you how to do all that later. All right, from here, we went over home. Shh, don't be rude. I know you're excited. There's a lot of cool things on there you're going to learn how to do. All right, we have homework tonight. What's your homework?
Page 1 through 10.
Page 11, 1 through 10, right? Did we talk about the special event that's happening this week? Did we talk about that? Picture day is Thursday, but get out your calendar real quick. Get out your calendar real quick.
Oh, on our
Calendar.
your calendar on my calendar.
Your calendar, yep.
We have a quiz.
What's happening on Thursday, Luke?
We have a little quiz.
You have a quiz. And for those people that don't have their calendars out real quick, how did you know that we had a quiz on Thursday? Because it says it on the pretty little calendar that I gave you, right? The pretty little calendar I gave you, which should be in your calendar section, says that we have a quiz on Thursday. Now let's talk about this. Here we go. Shush. You cannot take this quiz on Thursday until you have your checkpoint as a 100. There are 7 of you right now that do not have a 100 on your checkpoint from yesterday. And if you're looking at your calendar, what do we have tomorrow as well? Another checkpoint. Both checkpoints have to be a 100 before you can take your quiz. Does that make sense? Tomorrow is Wednesday. All right, so here we go. If you have a 100 on your checkpoint, as in I took it yesterday or this morning, then you are free to work on your homework. If you did not have a 100 on your checkpoint, it is in the tray waiting for you. And if you were absent yesterday, you need to come see me so that you can get yours. Where? Which one?
I got the answer.